Good afternoon. Thanks for joining us, Cooking with John, and joining us today from the famous Bob's Downtown Restaurant, Tony Sawyer. Great to have you with us, Tony.
Thank you, sir, very much. Appreciate that.
I'll tell you what, for just a second here, peel back that mask so we can see your handsome mug. There
Hello.
it is. There you go. So now you'll know them when you go down there. And you brought the whole restaurant with you, but what are we making today?
Well, today we're going to make a crawfish etouffee.
Okay.
So, John, what we did here is we have our pot going, and we put some butter in there. We turned our skillet on, or our pot up, so we can go ahead and dump some our holy trinity in, which is green peppers, onions, celery.
Got that going.
We're going to go ahead and put some garlic in here.
All right. Now, typically, we would cook this down for a little while. But for the sake of TV, I don't think we're going to be able to do that. And I have managed to leave that in there long enough that I got a hot spoon on my hands. There we go.
All right. So once we have that in there, we're going to go ahead and add a little bit of chicken base in there.
Okay.
We're going to add some seafood base. It was a seafood base, which is really important. You want to add some more flavor into that, so we're going to add a tablespoon of black pepper. We're going to add a little bit of Tony's Chachere's in there, so that also has your salt content to it. And we're going to render that down or cook it down a little bit so we can let those flavors dissolve and come together.
Okay. We'll take just a moment.
Sure.
You also have a roux over here that's waiting for later.
Correct.
You made that in advance.
Correct. So this is a blonde roux, which is butter. Now, etouffee is a, you start with butter, and we're going to end with butter.
Okay. I'm all for that.
Oh, yeah, everything's better with bacon and butter. In this case, it's absolutely bacon. Butter.
Well, while this is all kind of pulling itself together, I mentioned that you brought everything with you. Well, not everything, because I know that you have even more than this, but you brought a whole lot of stuff with you. There's a lot going on at Bob's Downtown Restaurant.
There is. Yes, sir. So what I brought, we open at 7 a.m. daily, so I did bring some breakfast meals here. It's shrimp and grits with a piece of fried catfish, a corned beef hash, or regular bacon and eggs. I also brought a bacon cheeseburger, a seafood etouffee, a hot ham and cheese sandwich, some more grilled fish over a saffron rice topped with a crawfish etouffee,
That's pretty fancy stuff.
Wow.
You know, I love the fact that you're at the corner of fat and happy. That's good. All right, so let's move on from here. Where do we go?
So what we have here is now everything's rendered down, and what we're going to do is we're going to add a little bit of water in here because we want to build our volume back up. And if you will, let's go ahead and put in those scallions.
All right, now, do you want all these? Or you want me to reserve
put them all in. No, go ahead and put them all in there. Okay. It's not going to hurt one bit.
All right.
Let's go ahead and put in our parsley.
All right. You want to save any of that?
Nope, just put it in there.
Okay,
dump it in there. Give me a good stir up and see what we got.
Got it. All right, we'll get to work on it. And then at some point, we're going to decide how much roux to add, right?
Well, that's going to come in just a few minutes.
All
I
right.
just want to make sure our color's right with this. Now, John, I've got some crawfish tails over there already peeled for, so if you want to go ahead and add that in there, too. All of it. Man. Yeah, put it all in there.
That's some crawfishy etouffee you got there. All right, chances are good we're not going to be able to cook this down, but how long should we cook it down
So at this point right here, what you want to do is you want to bring this up to temperature, okay? What I mean by that is you want to bring the water up in order for your roux to work. So,
all right, and we're going to put roux in, and what is that?
Yeah, this is a little bit of paprika. Now, all paprika is I'm just adding a little bit of color to it because I want it a little bit bolder.
We're running out of time, but we'll add roux to thicken this just to where we want it.
Correct.
Okay. But here's what I want. I just want to go down to Bob's Downtown Restaurant and have Tony make this for me. Where is the corner of Fat and Happy?
All right, St. Francis and Jackson Street, located downtown, 1 block north of Dolphin Street near the Cathedral Square.
All right, get on down there. They've got outdoor seating, too, so enjoy, and thank you very much, Tony.
Thank you, John.